Good day, all. I am Dr. Harmony Nnenna Nwobodo Nzeribe, one of the discussants of today's symposium on the theme Local Content Solutions for Engineering Problems. First of all, I want to seize this opportunity to thank the organizers of this very program. I also want to acknowledge Professor E.C. Ejiogo, who is the Dean, Faculty of Engineering, University of Nigeria, Nsukka, who also is the lead speaker of this very day symposium. But that will not cause me to ignore recognizing the presence of the proprietor of this very university, Maduka University, Ekwebwe, Nsukka, Enugu State. I really want to apologize for my not being physically present to make this presentation. This is because of some circumstances beyond my control, as in the next week my department will be hosting her first international conference and also alumni homecoming, and there are some demands that need my attention. I really apologize for that. In few minutes I'll just run through my presentation and I'll be expecting your questions, which you can send through the virtual link, and I'll be happy to attend to them. So in my presentation, I'll be discussing two major projects that really touched local content solution. The first one will be design and implementation of wireless notice board, and the second one will be development of automated farmers hats. Let's just run through it. I'll try as much as I can to make sure that my slide and my presentation is very small so that I'll be able to forward it. So for the wireless alarm notice board, it's just a paperless notice board that is used to pass information in any place. It can be in the public place, it can be in a private place, it can be in schools, it can be used in hospitals. So what the user needs to do is just to send an information through an Android phone, and the information will automatically display on the notice board, and at the same time, anytime new information is displayed, it will trigger an alarm. So it is developed to send messages through GSM phones without costing you a dime, and also you don't need an internet access to send this information. Why do we have to come up with this project? This is because the effective means of passing information cannot be oversized, and because we know that paper notice board, which is widely used to share information in government and private organizations, causes wastage of paper and also ink. And we know in today's economic situation in Nigeria, go to the market now, you know the cost of paper. And not only that, the paper is very costly at this time, but anytime each information is outdated, those paper notices becomes a waste. So as a result, to solve this local problem, which is the wastage of paper, the desire and the idea of bringing a wireless notice board came to be. Now, the objective of this wireless board is one, to check the problem with the existing notice board causes, which I have already said. One, because of cost of papers, and also when the information is outdated, this paper that is being used causes wastage. Therefore, the another objective is to make sure that a new design that is durable, that has comfortable material to introduce to produce this wireless board is also incorporated. Then the next one is to build the prototypes and also test its efficiency. Why do we have to come up with the wireless notice board? One, the system requires no internet to access or to send messages. The messages are also sent at zero cost, and there is no number of limitation that the number of messages that this system can send. The system can also be passworded to protect it from unauthorized users. And again, the messages sent through this system take just less than 2 seconds to deliver, therefore making it very efficient and effective. And the system can deploy both in public and in private institution, organization to disseminate information, which will go a long way to reduce the spread of communicable diseases like coronavirus. That is when people go to notice board, this person will touch to read information, and the other person, you don't know what, when the person that has this disease has touched the notice board, you when you go to read your own, you also through that there will be dissemination of communicable disease. But with wireless notice board, that cannot be, because everybody breathes it air from the display, and there's no need for you to touch the display. Then the material to achieve this includes the hardware materials and the software materials. The hardware materials include buying getting an Arduino Nano development board. You get your Bluetooth module, you get your buzzer component, you get your display module, you get your power source, you get your pins, connecting wires, the vero board and the breadboard. Then the software requirements, you need your Arduino IDE, and in the Arduino IDE is incorporated C# programming language, which you use to develop your sketch. Then you also need your operating system, which can house this Arduino software. Then in methodology, first of all, like I've said before, is to conduct the literature review and understand the challenges of the existing system. Then you create the model and the prototype in Pro Tools to check the workability. Then after you see that it's run very well in the software, then you transfer to vero board. Then after you have transferred to vero board and it's still working, then you package and test the prototype. Then like I said, that after you have like I've said, that during the sketch, after you have run your sketch, you have to upload it in your Arduino. And you may be happy to know how to upload your sketch. When you open your Arduino IDE, then connect your Arduino board to your computer using a USB data cable. Then you install the board, because the board will the USB will automatically recognize the board, and you install the board package. Then you go through the Arduino software, select the board and the port, then you upload your sketch. That is how to upload the sketch to the board. Then that is the block diagram. The MCU you are seeing here, that is the Arduino board. That is the Bluetooth that helps in the communication of the messages. Then you have the display where the messages will be displayed. Then this is the buzzer that gives you, an alarm. It triggers an alarm when a new message is received. Then this is the 5-volt power that powers the board. That is the block diagram. Then you have the circuit diagram, the Arduino Nano that harbors the microcontroller. That is the Bluetooth that helps in the dissemination of the information. And you can see the connecting wires. That's the buzzer, and that is the LCD display that displays the information. This is the implementation. We implemented this using Welcome to Computer Engineering department, and that is the wireless notice board. Then in conclusion, a wireless alarm notice board that can be used to pass information in both private and public places using Android phone at no cost has been developed. Now let's go to the second project, which is the development of automated farmers hats. In this case, the project is aimed to provide security and conducive environment to our farmers while at their farm. So this automated farmers hat is prepared with cooling and lighting system, GSM network, and an alarm system. The cooling system serves during the high temperature to cool the farmer while working. The lighting system serves as a source of the light, maybe if the farmer stays late at night, or maybe is in the poultry farm and there's no light or anywhere. The lighting system helps to give the light. Then the alarm system is to trigger an alarm when in danger. When in danger, the farmer can press the button for the alarm to say that he is in danger. And lastly, the GSM activated call alert system to trigger a GSM call to a family, or to the family or to the loved ones, so that they can come to the farmer's rescue. Though this is the statement of the problem. Before now, they just have the like in this one, you can see no hat is there. They are working under the sun, and that will make them not to work for a long time. In this one, the farmer has a hat, but it's not automated. So you can see the case with unautomated hat. This is just normal hat. The sun could hit the farmer, which will cause fatigue, and the farmer will not have to work for a long time, and this may also affect his or her health. So the aim of this project is to provide security, as I've said before, and conducive environment to our farmers while at their farm. So the objective is first to understand the need, which I have mentioned. It can cause them to be fatigued in no distance time. It can also affect their health. When you stay long under the sun working, definitely you may have the danger of having health challenge. Then after that, you create design concepts, select durable, comfortable material for the hat, then build initial prototype incorporating the identified features and material, then test the prototype. The material needed includes using Arduino board, getting the local farmer's hat, that the straw hat, which has not been automated. Then you get a SIM module, get a CMGS SIM module, get GSM module, SIM module, which SIM 800L GSM module, get the buzzer, the button, the switches, the fan, the torch, the battery holder, the header pins, connecting wires, variable board, and the breadboard. Then the software still remain using Arduino, which has the C++ programming language, and you also have the supporting operating system. Then after that, you now go to the methodology. In this methodology, you find out that the board is powered by 12 volts battery. Then you have your switch and your fan. The switches control the fan. This switch controls this the torch. Then you have your buzzer that trigger an alarm when in danger, and you have that your SIM module that can, you can use to send message or call a loved one when in danger. Then this is the circuit diagram. As you can see, the connecting points, the connecting wires, and how they are connected. Then okay, that's the unautomated heart. This is the built automated heart, the battery and all the components on it. Then this is the cooling fan, the lighting points. In conclusion, an automated farmer's heart that can provide security and cools our farmers under sunny weather has been developed. For this particular project, I recommend that instead of using battery to power the heart, that the sun which these farmers are exposed to while working can be utilized to be a source of power to power these features, like alerting the loved ones, to power the lights, to power the cooling fan should be utilized. Thank you for listening. Now I can take your question. Thank you.